Well, welcome back to another episode of All Winter Outdoors. It has been at least probably over a year now since my last fishing video, hunting video, anything. Hunting didn't go as planned this year. Fishing, also haven't really went out fishing. But I went to Bass Pro today. They had 50% off lures. And they had some pretty good deals. It wasn't on all lures, but it was on most of them. And the original price would have been $220 on it. I only spent $160, so I saved about $50 something on lures. And then I also had two Bass Pro gift cards that I used. So then when I came out with all my stuff, I got all these lures I'm about to show you for $35. And I got some line, so can't beat it. But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of go through what I got and maybe how I'm gonna use it, or maybe some tips. I don't really know. I just haven't made a video in a while, and I kind of want to make a video. So first off, we got some Rage swimmers. I like the color. Good trailer for your. I like to use the Rage swimmers for more like a spinnerbait. But yeah, I got those, and I got some white ones also. I'm gonna probably pair one of these up. I got an underspin somewhere in here, and I've never used an underspin, but my buddy Jacob, there's probably some videos I have on my YouTube channel. He kills them with the underspin, so I went ahead and got it. I got some 14-pound line, mono. I don't usually use monofilament, but I didn't read it. I saw it was it was literally on sale, and it was $560 for 14-pound line for 300 yards, and I was like, that's a steal. So I went ahead and got it. We also got some pink Bass Pro Shop series worms. Love pink. Definitely, I don't know, bedding season, even pre-spawn and stuff. Pink never goes wrong. People don't believe in it, but I do. And then white worms, of course, once them bass get on beds and stuff, you want to have something you can see in the water. Get some white yum. You don't need nothing. You don't need no expensive worms. Go get some yums that are, I don't know how much they cost nowadays, because they were on sale for like $2.90 a pack. But I know they used to be about that price. So I don't know if they went up or not really, but. Then we got just some green pumpkin. It's called green pumpkin neon, but it just looks like, it really looks like a watermelon red is what it looks like. So got some of those. We love our worms. We got the expensive kind, them Yamamoto baits. Got some of those. They're in green pumpkin and red small flake, it says. But yeah, we got 10 of those. Never used them before. I used to use them, the one Scary Yamamoto, the first packaging, but I've never used this packaging when they've been in these, so that's new. But I was like, you know what, I might as well get it if I got gift cards and stuff. Might as well go all out, you know. Also got some more Yum Dingers. These are black and blue. Can't go wrong with black and blue and some dirty water, muddier water. That's what I like to do. Kraken crawls, I actually use these. I use one, not the same color, this is California crawl, but I used some yesterday, or I used one yesterday. I actually caught my first bass of the year. He was about that big. He's literally the same size as the bait. I was like, how'd I even catch him? But I did. I've never used this before. It's by Berkley Power Bait. It's called the Slobber Knocker. Gonna have to use that. Red, early spring, you know, pre-spawn. Red's a really good color for catching them bass. I guess it imitates the crawfish, and I guess the crawfish start coming around that time, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that out because I love my chatterbaits and stuff like that. But this is called the Slobber Knocker. It's actually a bladed jig, is what it says, which is a chatterbait, I guess, and it's a 1/2 ounce. So I usually throw 3/8 for my chatterbaits and my spinnerbaits, but this time I didn't look at none of that. I just kind of put everything in there. And I got me a little, looks like kind of like a shell cracker swim bait. And yeah, it's pretty good, pretty smaller size. All they had was the crazy ones that were like that big, and I didn't want to spend $20 on that. I know it catches big fish, but I fish a lot of ponds and stuff, and I know I got a boat now and go fish lakes and stuff like that, but I ain't had no luck fishing on a lake. I don't know where the fish are, so I'd rather get a smaller one and catch about anything you can with it. I don't know, crappie might like that. I don't know. I got some sinker stops for my bullet weights, because I did get quite a few bullet weights because they're expensive and they were on sale. I got a structure jig. I've never used a structure jig. I've used, I guess it might be the same thing as a flipping jig, I don't know. It's kind of shaped kind of like one, or kind of like a swim jig. I don't know, I've never used one of these. I've used other kind of jigs. This is a 1/2 ounce, so this would be better for thicker, well, structure. I'm guessing getting in them thicker sticks and logs and stuff, and kind of deeper water, because I usually, like I said, I usually use 3/8 ounce for everything, but 1/2 ounce, a little bit more, so. And then I got some 3/16 ounce tungstens, nifty. I didn't even look at the tungsten weights, and it ended up, I looked at it earlier, I got a different weight for every bullet weight, which was crazy because I wasn't paying attention. I was just literally dumping stuff in the basket. But got another structure jig. That other one was a green pumpkin color, and then this one's like a black and blue color, which black and blue, muddy water, that should go to right there. Somebody's pulling into our driveway. I have no clue what it is, but that's okay. Got some more bullet weights. These are 1/8 ounce. Got some more bullet weights. These are 1/4 ounce. So those are pretty nifty there. I got a Kevin Van Dam spinnerbait, and it's like a bluegill color spinnerbait. So that was pretty cool. That was also on sale. And this one, I've never used one this heavy actually. This is a 3/4 ounce spinnerbait. I'm trying to fly through these so I can kind of show you what all I'll be fishing with and stuff like that. But I got this crankbait. Never had one that dives this far down. I've heard a lot about ones that dive this far down get more of a chartreuse belly on it, so that's why I went with that. And yeah, I'll probably do a lot of lake fishing this year, and this one actually dives 19 foot and beyond, so definitely in that summertime range, that'll be a good lure to get them down deep, you know what I'm saying. Got some more sinker stops. We're getting towards the end. Not quite yet though. There's some more young dingers. These are actually Junebug color, so that's pretty good. I actually went ahead and got another frog pad crusher. For my frogs, I like to get something with a white or yellow or green belly underneath it. So you turn it to the side, you can kind of see. You probably can't see it right now, but you can kind of see like this one's white underneath, and it just looks more natural if it's white, green, or yellow from my experience. And then like the skirts on the back where the legs would be, my tip is to cut them. You cut them down. Cut them down actually makes it where the bass, it'll grab it better. But also, if you cut them at an angle, it puts more motion in the water. looks like actual legs on it instead of just leaving it how it is. So I like to do that with all my frogs. And next up, the old rattle trap. Can never go wrong with a rattle trap. And like I said earlier, a red rattle trap, springtime, good bait to have. This one's a 1/2 ounce. Honestly, every rattle trap I've gotten, it's usually this same color, and it's the same one actually. Just different sizes I get. But I don't fish a lot with crankbaits and rattle traps, but every time I have, I've always had luck with this one right here. So I had to get it. Good deal. This is a new one that I have not seen, but I actually watched a video earlier and this was in it. And this is called the Chatterbomb by Z-Man. And it also, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but it has a rattle in it somewhere. I think it might just be this little clip right here though. Yeah, it is the clip. Never mind. It doesn't have a rattle in it. So, no rattle. But still a cool looking chatterbait, black and blue. And I'll kind of, this one's a 1/2 ounce. So most of my stuff's a little bit heavier than I usually go with, but this one's a 3/8 ounce. That's the underspin I was talking about. I'll kind of show you what I'm going to pair this stuff with if I have enough time after I'm done showing everything. Also got another spinnerbait, and this is actually the Bass Pro Shops brand. It's called a Brawler Blade. I kind of went with, let's see if I can find that other spinnerbait. I kind of went with two different, well, maybe they're the same. Actually, they're the same, I think. I was going to say I went with two different blades on each one, but they actually look the same, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't. But I got two different colors for that. Kind of miss and match. I needed some more spinnerbaits. I used to catch a lot on spinnerbaits. I got my favorite kind of hooks. Extra wide gap. 3/0. It's not focusing, it's focusing on me. But yeah, I got some of those. Also got a black Chapo. This one's a 90. A little smaller. I got some bigger ones, but I couldn't pass up a black Chapo. It just looks mean. Had to get it. Also got a square bill crankbait. This one is the 2.5. It dives 3 to 5 feet. And you never go wrong with square bill. Definitely fishing bigger ponds or lakes, anything like that. I don't have enough crankbaits that are actually good. Most of them got rusted hooks and stuff, so I was like, springtime, red, had to get red. So that's kind of why I got that. Got some more bullet weights. These are 1/2 ounce. Definitely coming to the last thing here, maybe. This is the Chapo 75. This one's like a bluegill shad color. Also like that. And that is it. So I will actually show y'all kind of maybe what I'll throw and what I'll pair up and stuff like that. So I'll actually start with spinnerbaits. And let me find, alright, this will be fine. So for these spinnerbaits here, you know, this one and this one, I would pair maybe one of these Rage Swimmers up with both of them. That's what I like. I like the Rage Swimmers for spinnerbaits and stuff. Swim baits with spinnerbaits. I like that. It's a good, they're backwards, but it's a good little thing I like to do to pair them up, make it more flashy. So that's one thing I do. As far as chatterbaits or jigs, see if I can find that jig. Oh, also, while I got this in my hand, underspin, same thing. Put a kind of match that white with that white. put a little swim bait on that underspin. Makes it more flashy. Well, you have to put a swim bait on the underspin, or else it's just going to be a jig head and a blade. That wouldn't look too realistic there. I don't think. You might could do it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to tell you how I fish. And it's not the right way, but I do catch fish, so it could be a way. But yeah, I got these structure jigs, so I didn't get too many creature baits, but this is actually the only creature baits I got. So I would pair one of these creature baits. It ain't got to be these exact ones. It can be any creature bait. And I put them on them jigs. I put them on this chatterbait. I wouldn't put this color on this chatterbait. I always like to match them, to make them match and everything. And who knows, like that color, I might would go for the white swim bait, put it on there. I might give it a different look. I just like chatterbaits and my jigs. I like to put a creature bait on it. I don't know, it makes it kind of look more like a crawfish to me. And then like my spinner baits, I like to put more of a tail on it, so more of a swim bait vibe. And then I got all these worms. Got some natural color worms, fishing kind of clear water. June bug for fishing kind of that muddier water. Black and blue, muddier water. White for bed fishing. Green pumpkin, natural color, kind of anytime. Pink, bed fishing, or just springtime. I catch these year round with that color right there, so can't go wrong with it. Crankbait, probably not going to take it out unless I'm going to a big lake or something, or it's summertime and they're deep or whatever. I might not even go up. I just got it just because I'm going to start lake fishing a lot more, so that's kind of why I got it. And then, like I said, the red rattle trap, the red crankbait, can't go wrong with it. Then springtime, so you have to get them. I ran out of sinker stops, so I ended up getting some more of those. I know I've been talking a lot. I got some more. You can't go wrong with a good old Capo or a whopper flopper. That's what they're called. Can't go wrong with a whopper flopper. You can use them however you want. You can use it like a popper. You can stop it, slow it down. You can buzz bait it, bring it in. You can't walk it, but you might could. I mean, you can reel it in like that real fast, let it stop. Reel it in real fast, let it stop. You can reel it in. You get the point. And then all of my bullet weights. Don't need to explain that. The swim bait, I'm excited to use that. Hopefully I don't lose it first cast. But I think it's good enough to catch about anything with that. Hooks, that's self-explanatory, I think. Maybe it's not to y'all, but it is to me. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it is pouring out here. I'm about to go inside. But I already explained the frog, and then my line. Yep. Can't ever have enough line. Can't ever have enough lures. Fishing is a crazy world. You can't never have enough of nothing. Enough of nothing. You can't ever have enough of nothing. Try to say that fast. But anyways, that was a lot said and a lot this point. Anyways, let me know what y'all want to see next. I know it's been a while, and it's good to come back on here. I miss making videos for y'all, and yeah, I'm hoping I can put these baits to the test this year and get out there and fish some. And I'm glad I got this camera that I'm recording off of right now, and I hope audio's good and everything for y'all. But with that said, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next fishing adventure, Baldwin Outdoors.